Hello, you're listening to Hugo Talks. Well, here's another story that is not being widely circulated by the mainstream media. Surprise, surprise. In fact, the only place I can see it is in the Telegraph, and even then it's behind a paywall. It seems the UK government have been slammed for false information in a recent radio advert and have been forced to remove it by the ASA, the Advertising Standards Agency. So we have all of these YouTube channels and people's social media accounts getting closed down under accusations of fake news and spreading misinformation. And yet here we have the government of the UK being caught out doing exactly that with an advert to the public that is paid for by the public themselves. Here we have in the Telegraph: government to discontinue COVID ad accusing joggers or those exercising of being highly likely to have the virus. Controversial advert condemned for spreading false information and risking scaring people into physical inactivity. You what? Can it be so? The government putting out adverts with misleading information? Surely not. It says here, a government advert that says joggers and dog walkers are highly likely to have the virus is to be discontinued after the regulator said there was no evidence to support the claim. The 30-second ad, which also warns that people will die if they bend the rules, has been pulled by the Cabinet Office after they were contacted by the ASA. It says here the taxpayer-funded advert was condemned by MPs and public health experts for spreading false information and risking scaring people into physical inactivity during the third lockdown. So this radio advert was obvious fake fear propaganda, making bogus claims that joggers and dog walkers were highly likely to be infected, and they have absolutely no scientific evidence to substantiate this claim, and by the looks of it was made in order to scare people from going out, trying to stop the public from simply walking their dogs and going for a run. The ASA said our rules require that advertisers hold robust documentary evidence to prove claims that are capable of substantiation. We have received an assurance from the Cabinet Office that the ad will be discontinued by early next week, and the claim about individuals being highly likely to be infected will not be repeated. The ASA also said it was assessing complaints about other adverts, including ones about supermarket trolleys and ones about takeaway coffee called "Don't Let a Coffee Cost Lives." So, if you see an advert from the government, an advert that if you are from the UK you are paying for, if you see one and you think that it's spreading misinformation, the ASA are the people to complain to. Once again, it's no surprise that the mainstream media have not reported on this whatsoever. Only in this one Telegraph article is the only place I've found it, hidden away, out of sight a couple of days ago. So give this video a share, let people know that this happened. And next time you see a government minister complaining about people on social media spreading fake news, well, you can remind them of this incident, of how the government were guilty of spreading false information, and how there is a world of difference between one person making a post online and a government putting out advertising to a whole country that contains false information. There's a world of difference between them two. If you haven't already, come and subscribe to my website, hugotalks.com, so I can update you on new posts in case YouTube in the future censor this channel. And check out the new Telegram channel. Loads of people on there and a chat room to talk with like-minded other people. And I will see you later.